Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hard way, go believe in gurus and teachers. Advaita, Radhara, Shirasadi, Gora, Bhaktivinda. Oh, let me know, this is the new phone, so let me know how the picture is and how the sound is, if the sound is okay, because I'm not using a microphone. So let me know if the sound is decent. It's a Samsung, so hopefully it's like all other Samsungs. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Yeah, the sun's rising. This is new. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Let me know how the microphones work in there, Ivo. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hey Tuka, well, I hope everything's working out there for you. Krishna should be helping you. Usually does. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna. Oh, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Ah, yeah. Woo, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari. Wow, Krishna. Ooh, Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama. Oh, Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, Rama, Rama. Krishna, Krishna. Whoa! Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna. 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 Oh, my Lord. Oh, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Whoa. Whoa. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. Oh, whoo. Oh, my Lord. Ay, ay, ay. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Amazing what a good night's sleep will do, huh? Whoa, man. Thank you, Krishna. You filled the tank. Whoa, yeah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Who would not worship a blissful Lord like you? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. This happiness is not of this world, my friends. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. Krishna Krishna, Whoa! Krishna Krishna, Hare. I'm going to stand up a little bit here. Oh boy. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Yes.
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
What's going on?
Did you receive my Proton email?
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Oh, yeah. Let me check
Hare
here.
Rama, Hare. Woo, yeah. Oh yeah. Krishna. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Yes,
Hare
you're gonna.
Krishna, Hare
Yes.
Krishna,
Cool.
Krishna, Hare
Yeah. One attachment. What's that?
Oh,
Rama.
it's television.
Krishna,
It's
Krishna
Lolita.
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Oh, yeah.
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
So
Oh, it's a video. Okay, yeah.
Krishna Krishna.
no,
Hare
it's just a
Hare
photograph of
Hare
a video.
Rama.
It's not really a video.
Rama,
Well, okay, that's
Hare
cool.
Hare
So your
Krishna, Hare
Proton
Krishna.
email is working.
Yeah. Tell her to send me
Krishna
her
Krishna, Hare
address and
Hare
phone number
Rama,
of where I can send
Hare
this, and
Hare
her name,
Hare
her
Krishna,
actual
Krishna.
name.
Her full name,
Whoa,
full
Krishna
address, and
Krishna,
why do you need her phone number
Hare
for?
Rama,
Yeah, because they
Hare
may want to
Hare
call her
Krishna,
to make
Hare
sure
Krishna.
she's there when they deliver.
Cool.
So,
Good idea.
Whoa.
All right, cool. All right, Maharaj. Happy, Harry.
all right. Thank you.
Bye.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Ooh. Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ooh. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare.
Hey, Andromeda. Send him your address, your full name, and your phone number. I sent an email through YouTube at his Proton address. So Gora99. Cool. So you send that to him. Your full name, your full address, and your phone number. If you're still watching, which I assume you are. You know his Proton address. I'm very impressed. I had his Proton address too, and then I didn't use Proton anymore, and I forgot even my own address. But yes, Proton is the way to contact him, and that's the way to do it. Look at that.
Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Rama Rama, Hari Krishna,
I
Hare
shared a
Krishna.
clip of a YouTube live stream. What info? What the? I shared a clip of a YouTube live stream with that info. That's too complicated. Just send him an email. My email failed to send when I tried to send it through my mailbox. My phone is. Send it to me then, because that's too complicated. Don't 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 encrypt your information. Just send him send me an email. Right? Feck. Send you have Proton email, I assume, because you sent him an email. Do you have a Proton an email? What's your email? Do I have your email address? Might do. I might have your email address. Is it on your YouTube profile? Do I have your YouTube profile? Oh my god, it's so complicated. What's your name on Andromeda? Andromeda Palazzo. Paluzli. There she is. My email. My email is my name at Gmail. Brilliant. My name, my email is my Gmail at email. Fantastic. Fantastic. So here we are. This is what we have here so far. Look at that. How do you work that one out? But I see Krishna. I see his eyes. How did you do that? Oh my god. I can see his eyes, his nose, his mouth, his arms reaching out. Well, I see a figure. I don't know if it's Krishna, but I assume it's divinity. And in their head is Radha and Krishna. Oh my god, that's beautiful. It is a spirit soul in connection with the divine couple. Brilliant, Andromeda. That's awesome. Well, it takes one to know one, I guess. It takes one to know one. Woo! More info. YouTube channel. There you are. Sweet. My email is about, yep, sweet. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that we can see these things. It's amazing that we can see these things. And Ramadapalasalo. Oh my god. Let's read this together. This is so trippy. And Ramadapalasalo. I am I. Second channel UV, same name. Andromeda Palazzo. Second channel UV, same name. Ultraviolet? What's that mean? So YouTube that. Original YouTube and and Ramadastrain. Andromeda strain. Jesus. Who are you? Andromeda strain. You watch too many movies. I like your divine sight. I like my divine sight too. Andromeda strain. Andromeda strain. So so bloody cryptic you are. What's that? No, I want to go to the link. I don't want to share the link. Can I share my screen here? This is terrible. More info at the channel. Shadow! Shadow! You're very heavy. You big pecker. Shadow's here. Say hello, Shadow. You go up there. Up there. No. Nope. Put up there. Yeah. No. Go. No. Stay there. Bring it down. Okay. Who'd you want? Did you want? UCE9. Let's see. Andromeda Palazzo. There's another Andromeda Palazzo. I've subscribed to both of them with praying mantises. Very, very nice. Praying mantises and crying for the birds. There she is. There's Andromeda. She is. Yeah. So UV of ultraviolet. Yeah, ultraviolet. Kind of said I can. Yeah, ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. Oh, which one am I on now? About. You've only got how many videos? Oh, you've been making nice videos with Maharaj. 102 views. Hello.
Krishna has a book of life. I always wondered why do they call it the book of life? See, because man, I get life. So this is my man. My man, the woman, they're in here. Heart and soul. Ever you like to caress this book? It's offensive to kiss the book. Too bad.
That was cool. You could see it there when Sridhar Haridas massaged the book. It spoke "I love you" to him. Fantastic. That's just like, it's just like, well, ISKCON has what's that? ISKCON has done concepts of love of Krishna more so than the Christians. What? Tom is probably thinking, what the fuck? Tom is probably thinking, what the fuck is going on right now? Tom is probably thinking, what the fuck is going on right now? Hari Krishna, Sridhar Hari Das, Patrick, Ava, even who the hell is that? Oh, that's Ava. That's Ava. That's who they. That's I can't remember her name. Hari Rama, Radha Krishna, Christo Anisht. ISKCON has done concepts of love of Krishna more so than the Christians. What? What did he say? ISKCON has done concepts of love of Krishna more so than the Christians. What does that mean? I don't remember saying that. Then he writes, I don't remember saying this. Poor Karuna. Poor Karuna. I don't know what Karuna was doing there, but he did it. Whatever it was he was doing. So yeah, that's awesome. 102 views. Very nice. Oh, and it's 108 minutes. Oh, look at that. It's 108. Well done, Andromeda. And then there's this. Oh boy.
This is my man. My man, the woman, they're in here. Heart and soul. Ever you like caress this book? And I get life. This is my man. My man, the woman, they're in here. Heart and soul. Ever you like caress this book? And I get life. So this is my man.
I can see why it has 102 views. Because you just want to keep watching it over and over again to hear the book say "I love you" over and over again. When I started chanting Krishna shows you things, I should bloody well hope so. Even when I'm not chanting, sometimes even when you're not chanting, sometimes Krishna shows you things. But we're always chanting. It's not like we have to chant with beads in our hands. There's chanting all the time. This is chanting. Oh my God. So anyway, tell me, Andromeda, my email. Oh God, no. Yeah, give me your email. What's your email? My email is my name at gmail.com. Okay, so let us go to gmail.com and see if we can email Andromeda. So tell me if you get this. Andromeda. How do you even spell Andromeda? Andromeda. Is that right? How you spell Andromeda? EDA? Andromeda? Andromeda? How-do-ba-do? How-do-ba-do? My email is that. Aha! Now we all know Andromeda's email. We can spam her. Andromeda. Andromeda Pavlozko. P-A-L Palazzo at gmail.com. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, would you look at that? I'm going to send you a surprise if I can. I'm going to send you a surprise if I can. No, I can't. That's cool, though. I love this. I suppose I can do this. Can I do that? Yeah. It'll work. How do you do a screen grab on this? Screen grab, yes. Edit. I'm going to send you a... This is so cool. Go on, Maharaj. Keep them entertained there. Keep it transcendental. Not entertained. Well, isn't it? Entertained with the holy name.
As the current was carrying me along, became very fierce, I was awakened. Rama, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama. Rama, Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Rama, Oh, Krishna, 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 Hari Rama, Krishna, 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 Hari Rama, Krishna, Krishna. Whoa!
So my email is queued to you, Andromeda. I sent you an email and it says it's queued. It's unsent. But it doesn't make sense because when I go to write you an email, let's go to Andromeda, A-N-D, Andromeda. Oh, that's interesting. ANDRO. There you are. See, we have you now. Okay, we have you now. Yeah, look, there's Andromeda. Andromeda gmail.com. Oh, there she is. Looking very Greek. Looking very Greek. Greek. Subject. Hari Krishna. Hari Krishna. Hari Krishna? Yes. Compose email. Hari. Send. So that's sent. Well, I sent you another one, but it's not. I don't think it's coming through. Or maybe if I go to
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
unsent, how would that
Krishna.
look like?
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
sent you this.
Krishna,
This is
Krishna,
cool.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. Oh, ooh. Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah, yeah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
This is so amazing.
Krishna,
More of
Krishna,
this.
Hare Hare,
I want to see more of this.
Rama,
I'd
Rama,
like
Hare
to
Hare,
see
Hare
more. You
Krishna,
can
Hare
see how
Krishna,
your
Krishna,
thought
Krishna,
process.
Hare Hare,
Beautiful.
Hare Rama, Hare
Beautiful.
Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Anyway, I sent
Krishna,
you an
Hare
email.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
I
Hare.
sent you an email. Let me see if I can put my proton. I don't use email. Oh no! All I was going to do is go on to your post with Andromeda, and you said, what did you said? You said. My email failed to send when I tried to send it through my mailbox. My phone is being screwy. Tell me if this gets through. Yeah, that's through. Yep, sweet. I like your divine sight. Yeah, ultraviolet when Christian shows me. Yeah. I sent an email through YouTube. How Shadow? How do you send an email through? Hello. You up to? How do you send an email through YouTube? Oh. So how do you send an email through YouTube? I don't know. Playlists. Oh look, there are lots of channels about Andromeda. I don't know how you say. How do you send an email through YouTube? Anybody know? How do you send an email through YouTube?
Thank you, Krishna. You filled the tank. Whoa, yeah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Who would not worship a blissful Lord like you? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare. This happiness is not of this world, my friends. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Oh my Lord. Krishna Hari Hari. Whoa! Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama. I better stand up a little bit there. Oh boy. Oh, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna.
Yes?
Hare Krishna, Srila Haridas.
What's happening?
Did you get that email of Andromeda?
Yeah, I did. It just came.
And she got phone numbers and addresses and names and all that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll check that. I'm sure I did.
Cool.
Yeah. So thanks, man.
Jai. Thank you, Maharaj. Catch you later. Now, not everything we have to say to Srila Gaura Haridas has to be airy fairy and floaty floaty. Sometimes it'd be practical service. Isn't that right,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Rama Hari Hari Rama Hari Krishna Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Krishna Hare Krishna. Oh yeah. Krishna Krishna Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Whew. Next, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Next, Akshaya Kura, the intelligent well-wisher of the Yadavas, went to Vraj. Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Whoa, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Whoa! Krishna, Hari Hari, Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Ooh. Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Ah, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Krishna, Hari Hari, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Whoa, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Whoa. Krishna, Hari Hari, Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Ooh. Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Ah, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Oh, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, on those fortunate souls who have prayed. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Whew. Next, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Next, Akshaya Kura, the intelligent well-wisher of the Yadavas, went to Vraj, and with great difficulty took Sri Krishna to Mathura. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, Krishna. Great difficulty. He didn't to do his duty. His duties went out the window. Next occurred the intelligent well-wisher of the Adavas, went to Vraj, and with great difficulty took Sri Krishna to Mathura. Still, Krishna is never able to abandon those Vrijavasis. Even though time and again he goes from Vraj to Mathura, he permanently resides in Vraj and eternally enjoys pastimes there with the Vrijavasis. Oh, my Lord Krishna. Yeah. Because Sri Krishna is very playful. Because Sri Krishna is very playful. For the purpose of seeing what mysteriously attractive activities the Vrijavasis perform while they are being tossed about on the waves of separation from him, disappears. And when he sneaks out of one of the kunjas and hides in another, or when he leaves there on the pretext of being a resident of a foreign land. Krishna. Oh boy. Of devotees of Bhagavan, those fortunate souls who have prema exclusively for the lotus feet of Sri Madan Gopal are very rare indeed. I'm going to read, no, back here. My dear child, how is it that you are so anxious to have darshan of the lotus feet of Sri Gopal Dev and his sweet pastimes? My friend, know for certain that attaining this is very rare. And the sadhana for attaining this is difficult. This is my firm conclusion. Ordinary species don't know what is beneficial to them and what isn't, but human beings are capable of deliberating on this. Of them, so many are greedy for wealth and controlled by lust. Some may be following a religious method, but the ambition of most of them is merely promotion to the heavenly planets. Of the religious people, there are some who perform selfless works, and some are even ascetics who aspire for liberation. Of those who desire liberation, some are liberated Paramahamsas, and some of them are great personalities who are engaged in Bhagavad Bhakti. Of the devotees of Bhagavan, those fortunate souls who have prema exclusively for the lotus feet of Sri Madan Gopal are very rare indeed. In this way, the gradation in sadhakas and their respective sadhanas, as well as the words of the scriptures which are present, which present these various sadhanas, should be understood. Of those who are prema bhaktis, actually, we're going somewhere here. Okay. Fulfillment of long cherished desires. Sri Gopakumar said, "Hey Brahmana, coming to this Vrindavan and following Narada's instructions, in a sweet voice I began chanting the names of my dearest Sri Krishna, as well as meditating on and singing about his pastimes, remembering the condition of my heart and the bhav that arose inside me." Upon seeing his Leela Stalis, at that time I feel a little bashful. How can I possibly describe that condition to others? At that time I felt extremely aggrieved, and I passed my days and nights crying pitifully. I could not determine whether the spiritual practices which I had been observing for so long were giving me happiness or drowning me in an ocean of sorrow. I could not determine whether I was residing in the middle of a forest fire, or I was being submerged in nectarian cooling waters of the Yamuna. Sometimes I thought that I must have fallen into the hands of a knave who was drowning me in that great ocean of unhappiness, where I could not trace even a scent of happiness. Thus I resided in this way in this very kunj, which is like an ornament of Vrindavan. Once, while drowning in an ocean of weeping, I fainted. Oh. Oh, Krishna. Then the crown jewel. Then the crown jewel. Then the crown jewel of those who are merciful. Then the crown jewel of those who are merciful. Then the crown jewel of those who are merciful. Then the crown jewel of those who are merciful. Approached me, and with his nectarian lotus hand, with his nectarian lotus hand, which he holds the flute, he wiped the dust from my body. Next, that great knave playfully tried to bring me back to consciousness. Next, that great knave tried to bring me back to consciousness by time and again shaking me, but it was the sweet fragrance emanating from him, the likes of which I had never before experienced. The likes of what I'd never before experienced, which upon reaching my nose brought me back to consciousness. receiving darshan of his lotus face, receiving darshan of his lotus face. I quickly stood up in great confusion, and being overcome with divine bliss, I tried to grasp his beautiful yellow cloth. But making playful melodies on the flute, that crown jewel of heroes moved behind me, and at that very moment entered another kunj and hid. I pursued him and began looking everywhere for him, but could not find him anywhere. Being deprived of his darshan, I again fainted into the current of the Yamuna. As the current was carrying me along, became very fierce, I was awakened. Opening my eyes, I saw I was rising in an airplane. Moving faster than the speed of the mind along a celestial path until noticing I had arrived at some other world. After composing myself, I saw that I was in Vaikuntha, being wonderstruck. I was overcome with great bliss. Being carried along, I crossed Ayodhya and other worlds. In the end, I fulfilled my long-cherished desire. In the end, I fulfilled my long-cherished desire of arriving in Goloka. In the end, I fulfilled my long-cherished desire and arrived in Goloka, which was situated above all those other worlds. As Govardhan, the Yamuna, etc., are situated within Mathura Mandala of this world, in the same way they're all present there as well. When I went to Madhupuri and saw that it was identical to the Madhupuri of this world, I was struck with wonder and felt immense joy. But there I heard that Kamsa had imprisoned Devaki, Vasudeva, and his own father Ugrasena, and had usurped the kingdom. Being stricken with fear of Kamsa's demon friends, the Yadavas could not live freely and happily. They were constantly being tormented by Kamsa, so some fled to other lands, and some even took shelter of him, remaining there. Hearing all of this, I did not stop there. I bathed in Vishvarata Ghat and quickly proceeded to Vrindavan. Although the demigods, kings, and other eternal residents of Vaikuntha could not go to that Goloka. Could not go to that Goloka. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Although demigods, kings, and eternal residents of Vaikuntha could not go to that Goloka, I saw that the same customs practiced in India of this world were prevalent there. Seeing how the sun rises there, how the residents there have the same forms and modes of behavior, and speak the same language as the people of this world, I was thoroughly astonished and submerged in an ocean of divine bliss. Within a moment, I saw people who appeared to be gopas wandering in the forest, and elderly gopis picking flowers. The residents there were extraordinary, different from the residents of any other worlds I had previously visited. It seemed that someone had stolen their very hearts, and they appeared to be very perturbed. Merely by seeing them, my sentiments became like theirs. With great endeavor, I composed myself and very respectfully asked them this question. You people are experiencing a divine bliss, which is rarely felt in the hearts of even the best of the Paramahamsa and devotees. You people are experiencing divine bliss that is very rarely felt in the hearts of the Paramahamsa and devotees. And for which even the dear devotees of the Lord of Vaikuntha are always praying. Hey, kind-hearted ones, I am very fallen and have come to your shelter. So please be merciful and look in my direction. Please tell me, who is the king of this land? Where is his palace? And where is the path which will lead me to him? Next I said, you people are fortunate. I humbly asking, be merciful and please say something. If you are observing a vow of silence, then please convey something through the medium of hand gestures. Oh, I understand, even upon hearing my aggrieved words, you are not answering. So it must be that knave Sri Krishna has cast a spell on you. It was the same way with whomever I saw there. Time and again I questioned them with great humility, but they never answered me. Moving on, I came to a place where there was many cows. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Came to a place where there are many cows. Looking around in all directions, I saw what appeared to be a palace, and it seemed to possess all varieties of sweetness. All around that palace were gopis singing songs as they churned yogurt. Moving a little closer, I heard those sensational songs, as well as the tinkling of the gopis' ornaments. Hearing this, I became unsteady in transcendental joy. Hearing this, I became unsteady in transcendental joy. Composing myself, I moved forward a bit, where I met an elderly man who was constantly chanting, Krishna, 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 with great eagerness and crying out of great love. With great effort and exercising all my cleverness, I finally managed to get his attention and inquire from him. With a choked up voice, he said, "This is the palace." This is the palace of Sri Krishna's father. This is the palace of Sri Krishna's father, the king of the gopis, Sri Nandaraya. Hearing these words, I felt the full impact of divine bliss and fainted. Instantly, that kind elderly man brought me back to consciousness. and racing forward, I came to the entrance of the palace and sat down. There I saw countless millions of wonders, the likes of which I'd never seen, even heard of anywhere. Besides those who actually reside there, no one could possibly understand these wonders. Hey, Brahmana, I could not determine if the residents there were immersed in some colossal divine bliss or overcome with some great sorrow. Hearing the cowherd women's mixture of singing and crying, I could not determine by my own intelligence if their singing was due to feeling immense joy, or they were experiencing the most extreme sadness. As I looked around, I thought for an instant, I am in the material world. Reflecting upon what I had seen before, I realized I was present in Goloka, which is situated above the 14 material worlds. The 8 material coverings and all other spiritual realms. After that, the elderly lady approached me, and after offering pranam to her, I humbly asked, "Where is Nanda Nandana enjoying pastimes today? Where is Nanda Nandana enjoying pastimes today? Where is Nanda Nandana enjoying pastimes today?" Hare Krishna. The elderly woman said, "This morning, Sri Nanda Nandana, accompanied by Sri Balaramji and his Sakas." The elderly woman said, "This morning, Sri Nanda Nandana, accompanied by Sri Balaramji and his Sakas, has taken the cows and gone to the forest to enjoy pastimes. He is the very giver of life." He is the very giver of life. He is the very giver of life. He is the very giver of life to the residents of Raj. He is the very giver of life to the residents of Raj. And now that the evening is approaching, he will be returning here at any moment. By the path near the Yamuna, which all the residents of Raj have now fixed their vision. By the path near the Yamuna, which all the residents have now fixed their vision, on which even the trees have turned their leaves with such great eagerness to receive his darshan. Sri Krishna will definitely come. By the path near the Yamuna, on which the residents of Raj have now fixed their vision, on which even the trees have turned their leaves with great eagerness to receive his darshan, Sri Krishna will definitely come. Sri Gopakumar said, "Hey, Brahmana, hearing this, it was as if I was suddenly bathed in streams of supreme nectar. Oh, oh, hey, Brahmana, hearing this, it was as if I was suddenly bathed in streams of supreme nectar. Then I fixed my vision exclusively on that path. Being filled with the supreme blissfulness, I became stunned and my legs could not move. When with great difficulty I moved a little forward, from a distance I heard a very sweet sound. I heard the enchanting vibration of Sri Krishna's flute. I heard the enchanting vibration of Sri Krishna's flute. I heard the enchanting vibration of Sri Krishna's flute. I heard the enchanting vibration of Sri Krishna's flute, which being mixed with the mooing of the cows and the singing of his divine pastimes, and the singing of his divine pastimes. And making various extraordinary transcendental melodies, that vibration is supremely attractive to the residents of Raj. By the influence of that vibration, streams of nectar began flowing from all the trees. By the influence of that vibration, streams of nectar began flowing from all the trees. By the influence of that vibration, streams of nectar began flowing from all the trees. Tears of love began to flow from the eyes of the residents of Raj. Tears of love began to flow from the eyes of the residents of Raj. And milk began to flow from the breasts of Mother Yashoda and the motherly gopis. At that time, the current of the Yamuna became stunned and began to flow in the opposite direction. Oh, my Lord. Oh, God. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Caitanya, 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 Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jesus, 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 Prabhupada, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Jesus, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Oh, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivasadi, Gaura Bhaktavinda, Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. No, these are different hankies. I got new ones. One for that, and one for this. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Wow, what a day. I think I feel successful for the whole year. Wow. Wow, Krishna is so merciful. Wow. What a Kali Yuga. What a great time. What a great age. 2020 is an auspicious time. Can you feel it, man? This 2020 has been the best year of all. 2020. It's like I got 2020 vision today. That's what I feel. Ah. Vrindavan ki jai. Thank you. Can you see why the Lord inspired Rupa Goswami or Sanatana Goswami and all the Goswamis to write these wonderful books? Prabhupada said, without studying the literature of the Goswami, we can't enter Vrindavan. It's true. You know, we have to, because they carry the vibration, they carry the scent of Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami said, even though my play, Vidagda Madhava, may be full of faults, written not nicely or something like this, but still, it is very good for the devotees because it carries the scent of Krishna. The scent of Krishna. Yeah. The scent of Krishna. Yeah. See this Krishna, Vrindavan Krishna, he reverses the inauspiciousness of this 2020 and makes it auspicious. He reverses everything. What a time that is inauspicious becomes auspicious. Truly, transcendentally auspicious. Just like the Lord, he came when he was chanting in ecstasy, he would go to the inauspicious places where people, the Pandavas, would not even go. And they created them. They became from inauspicious to transcendentally auspicious places. Okay? This is the style of this parampara connection. You know, it turns our inauspicious lives to auspicious lives, transcendentally auspicious. It changes sinners into saints. There's no other power but the power of the parampara, all the way back to the Lord to do such things. Yeah, and no one has that power except where it is given. Wow, we have quite a few people here today. That's very nice. Did you like the show? This is better than Netflix. I wonder if Janaki was shaking this morning. Boy, maybe that's why. Maybe maybe that's why the Lord, Krishna had me sleep extra. I don't know. Maybe just to withstand the impact of Vrindavan like this. It's intense, man. Krishna. Just coming down a little bit, Shamasundari says, your vibe tracks the tribe. Yeah, that's our vibe, is here to track the tribe, man. They're coming, right? One by one, people, the tribe is coming. Look at Polynesia and those two gopis out there, man. They are so cool. Man, I think they're joining our tribe. What do you think? I don't think they're going to leave. I don't think they find association like this just anywhere over the place. Joanne, only the wise are coming here and listen to you. Yeah. Only the wise guys and gals. If you're not a wise guy or a wise gal, then you're not coming here. I was waiting for you, and I was lamenting on the river. Just me and Japanese. Just me and Japanese in the sunshine, and I missed the show. Really? I feel Russian wind and will stay. Hey, man. There's different acts, that was act 1. Now act 2 is coming. So we had act 1, this is act 2. I was reading the prayers of the demigods yesterday. I was contemplating them. And I thought maybe I'll read that again. And let's see. I was getting some realizations, when I was reading it. So I don't know. Let's try it. Where is it? Where it is. Okay, here we go. Hey, this new phone is great, man. I'm here. It's working fantastic. I was a little confused. Yeah. Well, Vrindavan is confusing. It's not. It's just. You have to just surrender to it, man. Surrender to the bliss. It's God. Just hearing the past, just chanting these verses is unbelievable. The bliss, the world seems completely transformed now. I feel totally intoxicated. It's the kind of without any edge, without any karma, pure. It's like the whole place has been transformed. The air, the molecules, everything from Krishna's, like appearance like this. In this, it's just, everything's been transformed, washed, like the whole place has gotten a transcendental shower. I'm looking over, everything seems so clean and cleansed and interpenetrated. It's like life has been given to the trees and to the grass into the air and everything, life in this world. Yeah, this is what I was observing. It's like that. It's amazing. Okay, let's see here. All right, so okay, where are we? Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Oh. Okay. Yeah, prayer, chapter 2 of 10th canto, prayers and demigods, Bhaktivedanta. Conclusive snake has swallowed the inconclusive snake. Yeah, I like that. That was a great, what a life, man. It's so great. Live a life of revelation all the time, just every day. And it's being transferred. I'm seeing you guys, if you follow the path, yesterday I was listening to this guy and he was talking about, you could see how people are getting dumbed down here in this world. They believe in the Kamsas, basically. They're hypocritically, but that's what happens. You surrender to the Maya, you become a fool, and you start believing in wearing masks and all that stuff. You're afraid. You go and whatever. Where we have the potential to be empowered or disempowered, right? This is the secret of Krishna consciousness, is how to be empowered. This is so empowering. Coming through the parampara, connecting to the bona fide spiritual master who is empowered, to do his job. I'm just doing my job, the job given to me. Prabhupada said, yeah, you do this, has my approval, do more of this, man, just do this, man. Distribute this connection to Shuddha Bhakti in this world, man. Give it. Yeah, people have a hard time figuring it out. Even in Vaikuntha, they can't figure out Vrindavan. It's not surprising. But look, getting people coming and becoming juiced up is seeing, hey, man, there's something different here, something wonderful here. We maybe can't quite put our finger on it, but hey, man, it looks good. Right there at Kamalakanta, it's like, yeah, something about this. Yeah, something about this. Yes, the feeling that everywhere you look is rasa. Everywhere you look, the mouth falls open. Admiration. Yeah, you're feeling that you are transcendental. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, intoxicated. Isn't this a medicine for the 2020, man? People, hey, man, if you're depressed, if you're unhappy, come take this medicine, man. It's free. Freely distributed. We receive freely, we give it freely. Come here, take this medicine. It's even got some intoxication. They can't market this that way. They can't put $1 on it. It's priceless. There's no price you can put on it. It's priceless. Priceless jewel being given to the world. Come, take this medicine. Feel free and happy. Otherwise, you're going to take the medicine that puts you and makes you weak and makes you like a fool, makes you believe sitting in your house with the blue gloves and the mask and fear and wearing your mask everywhere and believe, yes, I believe the mainstream media. Yeah. Krishna, man, you're doing a good job of bewildering those who just simply don't understand how to surrender to you. Well, anyway, you want to be like that? Or you want to be bold, you want to be happy, you want to be clear, you want to be intoxicated transcendentally, spiritually, you want to become intelligent, you want to become free, set free, liberated from the cycle of birth and death. Yeah, that's our work here, you know? So there's your choice. Which path do you want to walk? You want to go and listen to Fauci and Bill Gates and believe that that Trump is going to save you and that or Biden's going to save you or the mainstream media is going to give you the right information? Well, look at the result. You judge, is a tree good or bad? You judge by the result, man. Well, if the tree of all those politicians and the mainstream media, what you're listening to with your ears is good, what is the result? I'm afraid. Oh, I don't want to go outside because I may get the coronavirus. Oh, that's the result. Is that good or bad, man? Sounds bad to me. Can you imagine? The Lord, we're spirit souls meant to be kings. Because the Lord, when you surrender to the Lord, he makes everybody like a king. Or better than that, a prince. Princes are more free. Kings have too much responsibility. Prince, make you a prince or a princess in this world. Or do you want to be a poverty-stricken beggar? This is what, look at this. You become reduced to poverty by listening to fools and rascals and hypocrites and liars. That's the Lord's Maya. Even those persons who are like that, you listen to them, you become like them. You become like a petty tyrant, You notice even all the way down. See, that's the pyramid. These guys who are controlling the world. Well, it's actually Krishna actually doing it. But, it's just like, hey, Krishna's saying, hey, man, you want to believe in my Maya? This is the result. You become like a petty tyrant. You notice, how it